Hi, I'm Elle McCann from Curious Themes Web Development Studio in Nashville, Tennessee. And in this video tutorial, I'm going to take you through how to set up an abandoned cart email with Mailchimp and Shopify. So the first thing that you need to do in being able to set this up is actually connect your Mailchimp account to your Shopify store. So I actually have another video that goes over how to do that. So if you haven't linked those two yet, check the description below this video and I will have the link to that video there. Once you do have it linked, whenever you get into your Mailchimp account dashboard, you'll start seeing your e-commerce performance and things in terms of how much money you're making from the emails you're sending, and it's really nice targeted analytics. So we are going to now go in, since our store is connected, to campaigns at the top left. And the first thing that we're going to do is hit this create campaign in the top right hand corner. And we're going to say create an email. Next, what we want to do, so this is for creating a regular campaign. So this would be about, a new product that you're doing, a sale, a promotion, anything like that, but it's a one-off email. So we want this to be a continual email that keeps happening anytime someone abandons their cart. So you can come under automated right here, and you can see all of the different kind of preset emails that are set up. So you can see here in terms of just regular automated emails, you could send a happy birthday email. If you click under e-commerce, you have the things that are specifically related to e-commerce, which is like your recovering abandoned carts or order notifications. Under subscriber activity, you can do a welcome new subscribers, which would be a welcome series. So it could be, in the first email, it could be thanking them for joining up to your email list and giving them kind of any kind of incentive that you had promised to sign up. And in the second email, it could be more about your brand or your products. And in the third, it could, feature more about your FAQs or anything like that to keep them engaged. But we're going to click under e-commerce and we're going to say recover abandoned carts. So if you have multiple Shopify stores linked up to this, you would just select it from this list. However, we just have the one, and we're going to hit begin. Okay, so right off the first thing that you'll see here, it says sends to the Delightful Gent customers 6 hours after they abandon items in their cart. So if you hit edit recipients, you can change this time period. So I always like to do it a little bit sooner. You could do 1 hour. You could also, in the previous menu, we had set up just to do a single email. However, you can always choose to do a series of emails. So you could send one an hour afterwards and then another, 24 hours after they abandon, and actually give maybe a discount code in that one. So we'll just hit save. You could edit who it's showing as it's from. So we don't want it to show as Brian, the owner. We want it to show as the Delightful Gent. So we'll come in here and we will change that. And make sure it has the hello at the Delightful Gent email, and we'll hit save. You can change the subject line. So right here, the default is we saved your cart for you. So if you hit edit subject, you can go in and change that. And then the last step is designing our email. So we're just going to hit this design email. And we are going to choose one of the abandoned cart templates. So here are the different ones that Mailchimp has for you. I always think it's best to have one that has the actual product image and name of the product and price of whatever it is that they left in their cart. So I'm going to just choose this basic abandoned cart. So now we can go in and we can customize it. So we can make this look like your brand. So we can first go in here and we will just hit browse to pick the logo. And we already have that here. So I'm just going to click this. If you didn't have an image in here yet, you can always go to upload and then choose it from your computer. But I'm going to just select this image and hit insert. And you can also, so if we click this pencil icon, We can come in here now and we could, replace it if you chose the wrong image. We could resize it by hitting edit, or we can change where it links to by hitting link. So I'll just click link and put in the store address. Okay, and hit insert. And you can go in here and change this to be however you want for your text. So if you wanted to change this headline, we would just hover over this pencil icon. Oh, let's hit save. So we're hovering over this pencil icon and clicking it. And so you could go in and change this however you want. So we could say forgetting something. It looks like something you left some great items in your cart. You could go in and change this to whatever you want. You could also go in and change the color. So if we highlight this and we click on this text color, you could choose, what color it looks like from here. So we can go in and make that a deeper blue. Or if you know the actual hex color of your brand colors, we can come in here, select it again, and hit this text color and hit more colors this time. And it's gonna pop up this extra box so you could choose more colors from here, or you could come in here and type in your hex color. So I know that the brand color is right here, and I'll just hit tab. So now I'm seeing that's the color right there that I'm going to change it to, and hit OK. So now that's that deeper blue that's their brand colors, and we'll just hit save and close. So we have the product photo and title showing up automatically there, as well as the price. If we hit the edit block, you could change how many, products you wanted to show, and if you wanted to show the price or not. If you wanted to change the styling of it all, you can click on style and change here the fonts, the bold color, everything like that you would want to change to make it a little bit more like your branding. So we can come in here and maybe since we did blue for there, we can use their other brand color, which is a brown, and we can put that here. And then let's click to change the product price. We're going to change that to be the same brown. Now you won't see the product photos showing up in here because those are auto-generated. So if you do want to test this out once you've got it all set up, I definitely recommend going to your store, adding things to your cart, and adding in your email address on the cart page and then leaving. And that way you can see how this email actually gets sent out. So we'll hit save and close. And the last bit is just this return to checkout. So we'll just hit this edit block. So we're not going to want to change where it links to. So you can see here, this is editing the abandoned cart. It's going to link to that page. You could also have it linked to a specific web address. However, since we're showing them the products that they abandoned, we want to go to that abandoned cart page so that they can very quickly finish their order. So we're going to go to style now, and we're going to just change the background. I'm going to make that to be no curved edges, and I'm going to change the color and put that as the blue again. Okay. I can also choose maybe to not make that so bold and add a little bit more spacing so it's just a little spaced out. Now, sadly, MailChimp does not have the option to make something all caps. So if you wanted to make this return to checkout all caps, you would have to go back under the content and make it all caps here. Okay, and we'll just hit save and close. And that's it in terms of setting up your abandoned cart email. So you could also go in and add other things, like photos of your brand or, social media, sharing icons or follow icons. However, I always recommend keeping the abandoned cart email very short and sweet because the whole point is to get them to come back and finish their purchase. So now that we've got that done, I'm just going to hit save and continue. Okay, and you can see that showing up now. Of course, the products aren't showing because it's not done yet in terms of no one's abandoned the cart yet. So now that we have everything set up, we're just going to come up here to start sending. And we are going to hit start for the campaign. And if you go back to campaigns now at the top left, you can see that this is showing up, and it also has this icon here showing that it is ongoing. So as you add in more emails that you are sending off, you can see the different ones that you're sending. The ongoing ones would be under this ongoing tab, or completed, draft emails, or recent. So as you get a lot more campaigns, it is nice to have this filtering system on the left-hand side. So to go and see what that looks like, you would just go to your online store, add a product to your cart, go to the cart page and start entering your email address and shipping information, but then leave the site without purchasing it. And that's how people will get this abandoned cart email. So it's really helpful to do. Actually, a lot more people abandon their cart than you would actually think of. And that's due to a lot of things. Either they get freaked out about the price or shipping cost or something like that, or, simply they just forget. They have it up in another tab and they get busy. They have kids that, need something, and they just kind of completely forget about purchasing that. So having this is a really nice, helpful thing to show how well it's doing. And you can see in terms of MailChimp, you can see how many times it's opened, clicked, and the amount of revenue that it's bringing in. I hope you found this video tutorial helpful, and make sure to subscribe to get more video tutorials all about Shopify and how to grow your online store.